This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and for the first time in probably 2.5 years, I'm delighted to be joined by Martin J. Ward. Martin, we were just having a brief chat there off camera. We haven't done an interview during the pandemic simply because we just haven't had anything coming up, but excited now. How are you? How's things been going? Back to looking forward towards fighting on Saturday night?
Yeah, no, I'm ecstatic to be back in the ring and, doing what I do, man. I live for this shit, so train all my life and stuff, and to get an opportunity like I'm getting one now, I'm ecstatic, man. I can't wait to get in there on Saturday night and let some hands fly.
I just had I wouldn't say it was a brief chat. I was with Tony for about 40 minutes doing an interview, but I'll put the question to him, which I'll put to you. I know you'd have been happy for your campmates to have been so active throughout this pandemic, but seeing them so active, has it been frustrating for you at all because you've had to wait to this point?
No, I'm happy for them all, mate, to be out and about. We're like a family, us boys, so we're always backing each other. So, but in the same sense, I was just waiting for a date my own self and training through it, and then a couple of dates popped up, and I've got my weight down, and I was training towards them fight dates, and then they fell through. But listen, we're here today, and I'm fighting Saturday night in a final limiter for the IBF title, and I cannot wait.
One thing Tony said was many people in boxers, that is, they can't wait to fight in Las Vegas, and it's a dream for many. And he said that you're no different. He said this is something you've looked forward to for your entire career.
Yeah, of course, man. I've since I'm a kid, sit up and watch Nassim Hamed fighting and stuff, and it's a childhood dream. My family is like a big boxing family. They love boxing. My mum loves boxing. My mum and dad love boxing. They used to sit up and when we was only like kids and stuff, before we even started putting on a glove and stuff, just to watch the big fights and stuff. So it's a dream. It's a dream come true for me and my family. They love it. Man, I'm excited. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm fighting final eliminator for the world title, man. I couldn't get no better than this right now.
Let's get straight into that, Mike, because I can see how excited you are to talk about it. Azinga Fuzile on the Saturday night. Yeah. I spoke to Tony once again, like I say. An awkward southpaw is the best way to describe him. And I asked him, do you expect it to be a chess match, or do you expect it to be something where you have to be a bit more aggressive and the stoppage may come? On paper, it looks like a chess match. Is that what you're expecting?
Listen, I'm just going to go in there and do what I do on Saturday night, and I'll find a way to get a win. If plan A don't work, plan B will work, plan C will work. We're going there with a couple of different game plans, and we'll see how it goes on Saturday night. But I'll be coming home with a win. That's 100%. Do
you feel the pressure knowing it's a final eliminator, Martin? You've waited for an age for this opportunity. Do you feel the pressure to make sure you grasp this with both hands?
I won't be letting this slip through my hands. Definitely not letting this slip through at all. It's been a long time coming. So I feel confident. I'm nice and relaxed. I know I've done the work. I'm in the best shape of my life, mentally and physically. As a person, I'm ready. I'm ready to let my hands fly on Saturday night, mate. End of. I can't wait.
Martin, one thing I do want to ask you, obviously, without having fought for about 15 months, do you feel like at least in maybe the initial rounds there might be a little bit of ring rust you'll have to shake off?
It could be. But the good thing is about I've stayed in the gym the whole time, and I live the life outside the ring, so we'll see on fight night. But I feel sharp, and I've performed very well in sparring and training, and it's how you live outside the fight nights and stuff. So outside, I live the life. I've trained the whole way through the pandemic, all the way through, and I've kept my weight good, live a good healthy lifestyle. So I shouldn't see it being a problem, but we'll see on Saturday night.
Martin, how have you found trying to keep your weight kind of to a certain point before coming out here, throughout the entire pandemic, not allowing yourself to balloon up, to need to drop it? How have you found that aspect of things?
I've just stayed in the gym, to be honest, and I stuck to a few of the boys. I was trained alongside Ted Cheeseman through the pandemic for the Egan, I think it was the Egan fight and stuff. So I never had a fight there, but I kept on attaching myself to one of the boys. So I've done a lot of training with Ted through the lockdown, through the pandemic, and plenty of running and eating healthy as well, and just as I say, living a healthy lifestyle. To be honest, I love that life. I love eating healthy, living clean, and training hard. It's just a way of life for me. It just makes me happy. So it's yeah, and you know, it'll pay off now. So I'm in great shape, as everybody's gonna see on the scales on Friday. I'll be in the best shape of my life, physically looking, but mentally, I'm there, man. I'm there. I'm ready for this on Saturday night.
I know it's not something you want to look towards or look beyond, rather, but it's victory for you on Saturday night. The IBF title is currently vacant. Have you thought about when you would want to push for the IBF to just make that fight? Have you got an idea in your mind as to when you'd like to fight for it if you are successful on Saturday?
Nah, I don't. I don't think about them there sort of things. I just think I've got my mindset on Saturday night. Get this win here Saturday night, and then Sunday morning ask me the question, and then I'll see what I've got. So, but yeah, no, I'm just solely focused on Saturday night, just doing a job.
I'm going to ask you, obviously, the super featherweight division, the featherweight, lightweight, in and around your weight and above and just below, some brilliant fighters coming through, some brilliant fighters there at the minute. How excited are you to be a part of it, or to potentially to be a part of it if you are successful? Yeah,
very excited, man. I'm out here to make a statement as well, and look good in doing what I'm going to do on Saturday night, you know, because I want the world to know who Martin J. Ward is, and after Saturday night they will.
Win for you on Saturday, Martin. Let's just say you pick up the IBF title, you win Saturday, you win the vacant strap in your next fight. Where do you think it would leave you in the super featherweight division? Some brilliant fighters there. You got Jamal Herring, who recently beat Carl Frampton. Shakur Stevenson moving up, waiting for his opportunity there. Oscar Valdez. Yeah. Just your thoughts on the current crop at super feather?
It's a great crop at the minute. It's a great crop. It's a lot of ifs and buts. I got to bring something to the table. I got to go and get this strap. I got to get this strap this year. So, as I say, I'm solely focused on Saturday. But once I get past that, and then there's another step is getting the title, and then we'll take it from there. But one fight at a time, man. I'm focused on this guy on Saturday. I'm driven, man. I'm gonna get there. I want to do this. I want to bring this home, this win, and then go and win this title. But first and foremost, just deal with this Azinga Fuzile on Saturday in good fashion.
Martin, the gym's on a great winning run at the minute. There's a great bounce around the gym. With that in mind, is there that competitive edge that makes you want to kind of up everybody else now?
Yeah, of course. None of us want to lose. We never want to lose. Not even in a run, mate, a sprint, anything. You do hill sprints with Felix Cash. He's pushing you back to start at the bottom of the hill and stuff. It's all fun and games, but we do push each other on. And me and the boy, we're all like a family in there, and with Tony and that, we're very, very close. I've got Connor out here with me. He's like a brother to me. We're all training hard and pushing with each other and just bettering each other and just making each other for the best. You know, we're all training hard and we all we're there for each other. So I'm not gonna let down the boys on Saturday night. I'm gonna bring back the W for them.
Well, I do want to ask you about Tony. I spoke to Tony after Felix Cash's victory against Denzel Bentley, and I asked him about his role in the gym away from just a trainer's perspective. And he said with each individual fighter, he likes to build the relationship with them where he's also seen as a bit of a fatherly figure to you all. Yeah. In different ways, you all need a different type of fatherly figure in the gym. Talking about your personal relationship with Tony, because with myself, he's been fantastic, but certainly across kind of Twitter, the warm reception he's been receiving of late has been brilliant to see.
It's a warm reception of late, but you know what? The man has been there from day one. I've been with Tony since I'm like 17 years of age. I'm 29. It's a long time we're working together, and he doesn't get enough recognition. I don't think personally myself, even of late. Like he's getting it now because a few of the boys have come up with some great performances and great wins and stuff, and the big names are like Connor, Joe Cordina, Felix, and Ted and stuff. They're all fighting big names and walking through these guys and doing good jobs on them. But it's accumulation of all the work, the years. It's like years of sacrifice and hard work, and it's starting to all come together for a lot of us. But he's only of late he's just starting to get recognition. But he's a great man. Honestly, he's on a different planet. I think this guy. He's a special man, and I'm blessed to have him in my life and part of my career. I've been with him since I was like 16, 17 years of age. So I've been with him a long time, and he's great. I can't wait to to make him proud on Saturday now and do a job on this guy.
Martin, one thing that seems to be evident with all of you guys who are trained by Tony, you would do absolutely anything for him and you will run through walls for him in that ring. Is that the perfect way to kind of describe the relationship he has with each and every one of you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because, listen, he's the only voice I try and hear out for in the crowd, because he's very subtle and he's very quiet in the corner and stuff, but whatever he says goes, like that will do, like that's installed in me, so I'll try and listen out to hear his voice, to see whatever instructions he's given. Yeah, he's hopefully now after Saturday now, and he's getting a bit of recognition for the work he's doing with John Ryder as well. He's got a world title soon, so yes, we're all making him that little bit more prouder. The hard work is starting to pay off from.
Martin, Conor Benn, as you say, he's out here at the minute. After his victory against Sammy Vargas, the world's eyes were on him. He called out pretty much every name under the sun in his division. Things have kind of settled a bit now. Tony said he's going to be looking to get out again in about 10 weeks' time. What do you think will be the path for Conor, with somebody as experienced as yourself in the sport? Conor's still relatively kind of not necessarily inexperienced, but he doesn't have that same level of experience that somebody like yourself or John Ryder has had during your careers in boxing. What do you think would be the best way forwards for Conor?
Conor can mix with anybody in the world right now. If it's now or like 12 months time or whatever, he's an explosive guy. He mightn't have the experience. He's gained the experience, so he's working his arse off to get that experience as well. He's out here. He's on the phone to all these mad like world champions and that, trying to call on sparring and stuff. Like, the kid is hungry. He's hungry for it. So that's how you know he's gonna be a champion. He's got that hunger inside him. He's 24 years of age. He's 24. He works his arse off. He's explosive. He's so exciting, and he's a great kid, isn't he, Conor? He's a great lad. So he's I think sort of next sort of fight, it'll be like another step up from Samuel Vargas. Maybe he's kind of somebody in the top 10, 15 in the world. Somebody that can give him a few rounds. Actually, we thought Vargas was, and Conor blasted him out there. Vargas is a world class operator, and you know Conor made short work of him. He made easy work of him, didn't he? Yeah. And it just shows you how good he is and how he's a strong guy. For a welterweight, mate. I would not like to be taking them shots off him with 8-ounce gloves on. Jesus Christ.
Martin, I don't know if people can hear or not, but it seems like there's a party going on, and as we get close towards fight night, I think that might be something you want to look into with reception, because I don't think that's ideal for yourself. No. But just to stick with Conor, after his victory against Sammy Vargas, Amir Khan, one name in particular he called out. Yeah. Do you think he'd be ready to face somebody like Amir Khan now? Yeah,
I think he'd be ready to face Amir Khan, yeah. Amir Khan's a big name, though. I don't think he will take the risk in fighting a young, hungry... Amir Khan doesn't need a hungry young fighter like Conor Benn around his chin. End of. But I'd love to see Conor in there with Amir, yeah. I'd love to see him in there with a few guys, but it's just it's just getting these guys to accept the challenge of a young, hungry lion, man. This guy, he's hungry, man. He's hungry, and they'll all see soon.
Just a few other things I want to get your thoughts on before I leave you to, well, I say enjoy the rest of your night. I'm sure you won't be able to get to sleep at this rate. But Josh Taylor, the UK has an undisputed champion this past weekend, victory against Jose Ramirez. What did you make of his performance and his win?
Oh, incredible. I'm over the moon for Josh. I'm a friend of his from the amateurs and stuff, and you know, I've known him a long time. And undisputed in 18 fights. You know what? Fair play to him, mate. That's all I can put my hands up to him, and fair fucking play. Unbelievable. He's had 18 fights. He's done it all, and what a fight! What a fight! It was swaying one way, swaying the other. He come back. He got grit and determination. He's got a chin of granite, Josh Taylor's, and he hits like a horse. So you know what? He's a great fighter, and undisputed champion from the UK, from Scotland, UK. You know what? I can't congratulate him enough.
A few things with the fight I just want to get your thoughts on. Firstly, the scorecards, 114, 112, 3 times over. Certainly seem to be a few people who disagreed with those. What did you make of the cards?
He come out a winner. So a unanimous winner, and whether he should have won by a couple more points or not, he's left Las Vegas. He's beat a Yank over here in a unification and an exciting fight. The fans love him. The fans love him. So you can't really read into it too much. It is what it is, and he's gone on home now with 4 belts.
Kenny Bayliss, the referee, has come into criticism since the fight as well. Just your thoughts on his performance during the fight?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit biased in a few different aspects, but he's come home. He's home in Scotland. His belts ain't even there, I don't think, because they've got lost in the airport. But he's home as a unified champion at the 140-pound division, mate. What more could you want from him? It's unbelievable. It's incredible. That is.
There's some talks after. I know Jack Catterall's his mandatory seems to be what is most likely being next, but he has also spoken himself, Josh, of wanting to step up to face Terence Crawford at 147. What would be your thoughts? 2 former undisputed super lightweight champions up at 147. Josh Taylor, Terence Crawford.
Great fight. It'd be a great fight. One of Terence's like pound for pound.
Well, listen, Josh is certainly in that considerations as well.
Definitely in the pound for pound list now as well. Be a great fight. I'd love to see it up at 147. He's a big lump, he is, for 140. I know he does it well though. He works with my strength coach Dan Lawrence also, and I know Josh does do the 140-pound limit okay, but he's a big strong lad. I know he would fill out to the 147. He'd be, who knows? It'd be a great fight. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Martin sticking at 147, a great fight which was announced last week and caught everybody by surprise. Errol Spence Jr., Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. What did you make of it when it was announced?
Yeah, it's an exciting fight. It's an exciting division, the 147 division. It always has been, and I'm a great fan of Manny Pacquiao for years and years. I think he's a great man. He's just a great person, and he gets in that ring and he just turns the switch, and that's that. He's a little animal, isn't he? He's a beast, the guy. He's like 42. Is he 42 now, is he? Yeah. He's like getting on, mate. And I know how hard the training camps be for me, so for him to carry on doing what he's doing, man, you got to look up to it. He's a legend. He's a living legend right now. He's gone down for one of the pound for pound greats of our era, of my era anyways. I rate him so highly, yeah. And for being such a great person as well, he's a good man. I wish him well, but he's got a big task ahead of him against Errol Spence. He's a young and hungry guy, and he's a lot fresher. And who knows? Pacquiao's got the power, isn't he, as well? He can bang, so be an exciting one.
And then final thing, to get your thoughts on mine before I leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. Deontay Wilder successfully won his arbitration case last weekend. AJ Fury for the undisputed championship is not next, but we will see Wilder Fury 3 and what seems to be most likely AJ Usyk. Yeah. Just your thoughts on Wilder winning the case, and now we're seeing a trilogy back between him and Tyson.
Yeah, I'm gutted, to be honest. I want to see it. I want to see the undisputed heavyweight. It was like once in a lifetime sort of thing. We're going to have 2 UK fighters battling out, but hopefully it can happen before the year's out and the 2 of them come through the tests that they've got coming up. But I was gutted, yeah. Everybody wanted to see it, didn't they? Like Tyson's such a big personality, and AJ's as well. Like, and 2 great men, 2 great men, and it's just a fight that everybody needs to see. It needs to happen at some point, but we was hoping it'd happen next, but it's not now. But I wish the 2 of them both well in their next fights, and hopefully they can get it on this winter.
Right, Martin, we will leave it there now. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night, like I say. But only the final word to yourself, for everyone back in the UK who unfortunately couldn't travel out, but will be tuning in on Saturday night to watch you in your final eliminator. What would you like to say to them?
Just thank you all for your support. All the messages on social media. I can't get back to everybody. I'll do my head in if I did try, but I'll see them all, and I'll thank you all, and I'll be bringing back this win for us on Saturday night. Cheers, guys.
Martin, I appreciate your time tonight. Enjoy some downtime. Thank you, Sweets Boxing Social.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.